All right, indeed, we are live for this lovely morning, rainy morning in August. And here we go. How we will start today is by standing just shoulder width, planting those feet into the ground, and then we're going to be taking those deep breaths in through the nose, out the mouth. As we breathe in, expand that belly, and then let the air go so that the belly falls. And as we start to connect with that and we start to program our body with the breath, we're going to hip hinge over. So we're right down, taking those deep breaths in, and you're going to be breathing the way that your body wants to be breathing, through the nose, out the mouth, all the way over. You're going to get to a point where you can't get down no more without you having to bend your knees or arch your upper back. What we're going to do is just stay in that position where we've reached and we're feeling those muscles become a little bit resistant, not allowing us to travel down anymore. So we're going to take a deep breath in from here. That breath will be 5 seconds long. We're going to go in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold that breath. And when we let the breath go, we're going to travel down a little bit further, and we go now. Let that breath go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch the upper back, round the back. Big rounding spine. Drop your shoulders. And then, if you can, place your fingers on the floor. If you need to flex your knees, please do so. Just get a nice rounding of that lower back. Plant your fingers on the floor or your palms, and then you're going to walk with your hands further out until your palms are quite flat. Not quite, they are actually flat, flush. And then you're going to pull your heels to the floor. Pull your heels to the floor. And now we are in the downward facing dog. And by being in this downward facing dog, we're just going to take a moment, take a deep breath in through the nose. It will last us 5 seconds, and we go in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop, and then we slide the hands out. And then we sit into our hips. Our toes are onto the floor, over the other. So your hands are going to cross, and both of your little fingers are going to meet right next to each other. And then you're going to transfer your weight further on so that the forearm on the same side as the lean, you're going to be now hovering above it. Your elbow is going to be flat to the floor. Your forearm is flat to the floor. Your chin, your face is just above your bicep. And you're stretching both sides of your lats. On the side that you are leaning into, you're going to feel a little tightness in your hips. And on the opposite side, you're going to feel a little bit of freedom on your hips. And then what we're going to do is take a deep breath in so we can come to the center. So take that deep breath in. Come to the center, push the floor away, and then allow that breath to come out. And then sit back onto your heels again. Get a nice deep stretch. So you're going for a deeper stretch now. And then you're going to cross over the hand again. The opposite hand this time. Both fingers now, little fingers, join together. Transfer the weight. Drop the weight on the side of the body that comes natural to drop. Elbow on the floor, forearm on the floor, opening up both lats. On the side that you're dropped into, feel a little bit of tightness on the hips. And then on the opposite side, you're going to feel a little bit of opening on the hips. And if you want, you can then pull your other hand away. So the hand that is crossed the stabilizing arm, you can pull it more away, leverage yourself, lean more over your arm so you get a deeper stretch. And then we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, come to the center, and then push the ground away, allow the air to come out, sit right back into them hips, and then you're going to feel that opening, that open tightness. Your muscles conforming, your muscles stretching, understanding, connecting, vibing, celebrating, and relaxing. We're going to get back into the tabletop, and then we're going to travel our hips more forward so that our thighs are now on the floor, and we are now in the cobra. Taking a deep breath in whilst we're in the cobra stretch. We're going to take a deep breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to let the air go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the ground away, tilt, pivot on our knees, come right over, go back into the prayer, push the ground away, take a deep breath in through the nose, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then allow the air to escape for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then tilt forward, go back into the cobra, back into the cobra. We're in the cobra stretch, deep breath in 5, allow the air to come out for 6, deep breath in 5, and then get back into the prayer. Get the air out for 6. Take a deep breath in, go back into the cobra. Let the air escape for 6. Take a deep breath in for 5, get back into the prayer. Allow the air to escape for 6. And then get back into the tabletop. Now that we're in the tabletop, we're going to slide our hands back to our knees, up our thighs, maintaining that nice supine upright spine, releasing the hand away. And what you're going to do is bring the hands up, eye level only. You're going to lace the fingers, and then you're going to flex your elbows out, and then allow your upper traps, rear shoulders, lats to expand out. And now you are hugging that imaginary tree. As we hug the imaginary tree, the arms go up so that our palms are now facing our head, and we're stretching right to the top now, making that spine nice and tall. We're going to switch the palms from facing our head to facing the sky. So now we've flipped the fingers away, and we're getting a deeper stretch on the forearms, on the shoulders, and then we're going to release the fingers away so that we go down semicircle all the way around. And as the arms come right back down to our sides, we're then going to lean forward. We're going to go back to that tabletop, slide your hands out slightly, dig your toes into the ground, lift your knees up, so we go into the floating tabletop, flex up a little bit more higher, so we go into the downward facing dog, and then flex one knee, and the opposite leg will subsequently straighten up, and you're going to get a nice hip flexion stretch, oblique, rib cage, lats, and then you're going to swap over feet and knees. So the straight leg now is the bent leg, and the bent leg is now the straight leg, and we're going to alternate in your own time, with your own breath, being present with your breath, just taking the time to swap the roles of the straight leg to the bent leg whilst you're in the downward facing dog, trying to get the heel right down, push the right heel down. When I say the right heel, that means that the heel that's going down at the time. So the correct heel. Push it right down. Push it right down. Every time that you flex. And then we're going to pause that. Downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet to our hands. And we're going to maintain that bent over position. Slide our hands underneath our toes. Pull our toes up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then allow the air to escape. As the air escapes, you're going to be pulling your toes up. Your body's going to be going deeper into each other. So your upper body into the lower body, each other. Really feel that openness on that lower spine. If you're feeling any tension on your traps, on your shoulders, on your neck, just allow them to drop. Allow them to drop. And at the same time, your toes will want to drop. Allow them to drop. There's no need for you to be pulling on your toes unless you feel that it's going to work better for you. Just allow it all to drop now. So your fingers are trapped underneath your toes. Got a nice firm stance, totally secure, totally in place. Just feeling that lower back open up. Calves, Achilles, back of the knee, hamstrings, glutes, piriformis, lower back. Just let it all open up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand that belly, feel that belly on your thighs. And then let the air go, let the air go. One more time, we're going to take a deep breath in again. Let the air go. And now we're going to go into 5 consecutive breaths, quite fast, through the nose, out the mouth, quite fast. In this position, when you're ready, we go in now. 1, and we go out. Go in 2, and we go out. Go in 3, and we go out. Go in 4, and we go out. And the final time, we go in 5, and we go out. Stay in this position a bit more, a bit longer, become more present with that breath. Feel those muscles just yet again opening up. Feel that tension just want to resolve. And then what we're going to do is slide the fingers now on top of the feet. Slide the fingers up the shin. Be careful as you come out because that tightness now is going to want to stay tight, but it's going to open up. Slide your fingers over your knee. Slide your fingers up the thigh and then release the hands away so you go into a reverse semicircle all the way up for the supine, all the way up for the supine. And as you're in the supine, I would like you to widen your feet, and as you widen your feet, we're then going to hip hinge all the way over. Keep your arms level with your ears as far down as your body will allow you to go, with your arms level with your ears. Get your chest level with the floor. Bring your hands down, bring your hands down, and then hip hinge further. Slightly flex the knees until your fingers touch, and they should touch the floor much more easier now because you're flexed. I would like you to put your knuckles on the floor, and then I want you to put the back of the palms on the floor. As you've got the back of the palms on the floor, I want you to walk the back of the palms between your legs as far deep as they'll go. And then when you reach your peak, you're going to stay there. Feel your hamstrings with your glutes open up, adductors, back of the knees, upper lats, lower back. You might feel a little bit of stabilizing, a little bit of shaking. Just accept it, absorb it, acknowledge it, welcome it, don't judge it. It is your body doing what it has to do. And then what I'd like you to do is then slide your hands all the way out, slide your hands all the way out so that you're in a wide, footed, close hand placed, downward facing dog. Slide your hands in a dome-like manner all the way until they grab the back of your ankles. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Go in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. And then allow the air to escape while you grip your ankles tighter and bring your upper body to your lower body. Really deep, tight, open stretch. Really deep. And then slowly release from that trance. Slide your hands up your shin, over your knee, up your thigh. Release your hands once again, big semicircle, reverse, all the way up for the supine stretch. And then grab the back of the elbow, any elbow that you want, pull that elbow down. As you pull that elbow down, you're then going to go into a side bend, opening up the obliques, opening up the lats, the hips, all the way as far as you can go, because now you are flexed, you are soft, you are supple, you are primed, you are ready. We're then going to take a deep breath in so we become upright again. As the breath comes out, those arms that you've got hovering above your head are then going to come low. They're going to come low, but they're not going to stay low. They're going to go back up again because you are just concentrating on allowing the circulation, letting it all flow. You're then going to grab the other elbow, pull the other elbow down, and then go into a side bend. So you're going into a side bend the opposite way now. Really stretch the obliques, hips, feeling that body just proper open up. Take a deep breath in, come to the center, raise your arms up again. Allow the arms to come to your side, let them fall with your control. And then allow your hands to just settle, and then swivel your feet in, swivel your feet in. So become upright again, and then just settle. Feel your body become dissolved and resolved. I'll give you a few more seconds just to acknowledge, to absorb, to accept your absolute greatness, and thanking you very much. I will see you the other turn.